Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3 of the 2024 Canadian Team Trials. They're currently in practice here on the 41-foot Montreal pattern. This is the 5th pattern of the week. And we are now only in our top 12. Donc, bienvenue à tous, bienvenue au jour 3 des championnats canadiens 2024, ici à Burlington Bowl, à Burlington en Ontario. Nous avons maintenant juste 12 joueurs. Ils vont jouer un autre 6 parties sur le 41 pieds Montréal pour déterminer notre top 6 qui va faire notre équipe nationale Team Canada 2024. So again, bowling 6 games on the Montreal pattern. This will determine our top 6. So basically the 12 now trying to become 6 to make our 2024 Men's and Women's Team Canada. Yesterday, after yesterday's competition, there were only 4 youth members left in the top 12 for each. Therefore, our youth team is now determined. We have Mathis Blanchette, Chris Esden, Alex Garot, and Jacob Emu on the men's side, making our Youth Team Canada 2024, headed over to South Korea in the summer. Honestly, that's one trip I wish I could make, volunteer to go help Ty on that one. I would love to experience the bowling community in South Korea. And then on the women's side, the youth team, May-Yen Lachapelle currently leading over Jade Côté. Again, the tournament's not over for the medal positioning for the youth, so they still have to bowl to figure that out. And 2 newcomers, Sam Cirillo and Kristen Jolly. So welcome to the 2 newcomers to the team, and also welcome to Chris Esden, newcomer on the men's team. Donc, félicitations à l'équipe junior qui a été déterminée hier, vu qu'il y a juste 4 joueurs juniors restants dans le top 12 de chaque bord. C'est pas mal réglé. Maintenant, les juniors vont jouer grosso modo pour déterminer leur positionnement, leur médaille. Puis, ils vont aller jouer en Corée du Sud cet été. Puis, honnêtement, c'est un voyage que j'aurais bien aimé faire parce que la communauté des quilles en Corée du Sud semble être vraiment malade. Donc, so good morning, everyone. Thanks for the messages, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Arnold still hanging tight with us. Probably lunchtime for you in Hong Kong. Welcome. Mr. Diaz, welcome again. Good to see you. And obviously Wes, 300club.ca. Let's check it out. All right, everyone. Since practice is going to be almost done here soon, let's go through the usual stuff. Head over to lxresult.com. You know what? Let's show you guys on screen. Hang on, trying to look for it. All right, so if you head over to lxresult.com, filter here by tournament on the top, you'll see the Brunswick Ballmaster, and down here, Canadian Team Trials. So if you click there, it'll bring you to the Lexer page. This is where you're going to find all the scores as the day progresses. If you want to see something about a player, simply click on their name, and it'll give you all their stats for the tournament. So make sure to bookmark that. Before we start, let's give a big shout out to our new sponsors, CPM Canadian Preferred Moving, Atlas Canada, Expedia Cruises, Fana Sports, Bufa Distribution, Sport Canada, and our host center, Burlington Bowl. Donc avant tout, rendez-vous sur LX Result, filtrez ici par tournoi, descendez voir le Team Trials, gardez ça dans vos favoris, puis vous allez ensuite avoir cette fenêtre-ci pour suivre tous vos joueurs préférés et voir le déroulement du tournoi. Ensuite, un gros merci aux commanditaires. Burlington Bowl, notre salon hôte. Buffa Distribution pour l'entretien des allées. Aussi, un gros merci à Kegel. Also, a huge shout out to Kegel for supplying the lane machine for the tournament. Our Kegel Flex worked great so far. And courtesy of Buffa Distribution and Michelle Martin pushing the machine. Thank you very much. Donc, c'est ça, les services de Buffa Distribution pour le village et pour le scoring ici avec Guillaume et moi-même. Ainsi que Fanasport, les gilets officiaux pour l'équipe canadienne. Expedia Cruises pour le booking des voyages. CPM Moving et Atlas sont des nouveaux commanditaires de cette année pour l'équipe canadienne. Et évidemment, Sport Canada. So let us know in the comments who you're rooting for. We see Arnold Chan already saying Sly is his guy. Let us know in the chat. The chat has been great this week. Thank you guys for engaging with me, making it amusable. And if you can't make it here, well, shame on you because I got high chews. So if you come hang out with me, I give you high chews. Courtesy of RJ. RJ, hope you're watching, brother. Hope all is good. Donc, c'est ça. Faites-nous signe dans les commentaires pour qui pour qui vous allez, dans le fond. Là. C'est qui votre cheval de course dans le tournoi. Faites-nous signe dans le chat. C'est fortement apprécié. Votre engagement avec moi au cours des derniers jours m'a vraiment aidé. C'est difficile d'être tout seul là-dedans. Puis, j'apprécie vraiment votre aide à ce niveau-là. All right, so this is a 41-foot pattern, Montreal. The outside of this bowling center hasn't really been in play, quote unquote. So, hey, how are you? Good, you?
Tired, but
yeah, welcome to the club. So you're seeing a lot of new blues. You're seeing a bunch of purples. On the guys' side. You're seeing a little bit more surface on the women's side. And this is a pattern that could play a little bit straighter on the fresh, but it could blow up. I don't think they're going to get as far left as like Fifth Hour or something like that. But this is a good pattern. This is what we used in the Montreal Open, a little bit of a modified version of this in the past years. Really great, mid-tier scoring pattern. Also the fact that, the pressure is now on for these players, so might be squeezing it a bit. Some guys were complaining about some of the fit issues they've had. Our buddy Chris dislocated his thumb yesterday doing something, I'll use the word stupid, putting his ball in a bag and, tweaking it as doing that, so that wasn't great on his part, so hopefully he's doing okay and it's not too bad. Excuse me. All right, so we're at 3-to-1 ratio this morning, 27 mils of oil. So a little bit more shape than what we've had all week. We did bowl on a 1 to 1.6 pattern. So basically this one does have a little bit of shape in it. So we could see a little bit of higher scores because of the fact that, one, there's less traffic on the lanes, so the players can chop it up all in the same area, and hopefully that helps them out. Donc, on a 3-pour-1 de ratio sur le 41 pieds Montréal. Donc, un peu plus de forme qu'on est habitué. On a eu des villages vraiment difficiles, dont Athens. Donc, on verra comment les joueurs vont faire les ajustements. Oh, Chris qui faillit manque la 9. We have May on our feature pair, has had a great tournament so far. Really great physical game, great head on her shoulders, got a good support system. Her brother was in the field as well. Is very technically inclined. We see him kind of leaning over there. He's got a good eye, so I think she'll have a good day today. Just having someone else to also bounce some ideas off of. And obviously here on lane 14, our absolute workhorse and Nick Blavojevic, who's had a hell of an event. Been doing really good. A little bit of a slow start in the first squad, and then woke up, probably went to have some Timmy's or something at lunch, and now is a total freight train during the event. Good morning, Liz. Where is Shift 5 results? This is game 1 of Shift 5, Liz. They haven't, you're watching the results. 39 in the second for, so it's not up yet. I know there was a bit of confusion since originally it was a 7:30 start time. They pushed it back to 8:30. So this is game 1. And the link is the same, so if you've been following all week, just refresh the page as the games progress and you'll be good to go. So it's not a separate link, it's basically once you're in, you're in. Donc les résultats sont exactement à la même place que tout au cours de la semaine. Comme je vous ai montré tout à l'heure, rendez-vous sur lxresult.com, filtré par tournoi, puis vous allez le voir dans la liste des tournois. Et ouais, c'est ça. On était supposé de commencer à 7h30 ce matin, mais un petit changement de dernière minute hier pour commencer à 8h30. Donc, c'est juste la première partie que vous êtes en train de regarder. On est dans le 4e carreau. On va pour notre collègue, oui, Chris. On espère que ça va bien aller pour lui ce matin. Une petite prière dans le chat, s'il vous plaît, pour notre ami Art Oliver. Malheureusement, hier, sa mère a fait un léger infarctus. Ben, léger, un infarctus, c'est pas léger, là, mais en tout cas, elle est à l'hôpital, elle est stable, mais un petit choc hier à 20h. Donc, une petite prière pour lui et sa famille, s'il vous plaît, tout le monde dans le chat. So everyone, let's give a quick prayer for our buddy Art Oliver, who's been watching us all week. Had a bit of an incident yesterday with his mom having a stroke, and she is in hospital. However, I didn't get a status, but I know that my thoughts and best wishes are with him and his family at this moment. He was with us yesterday and the day before on the live stream, and you guys know he's a good friend of mine, so yep, we got you, Artie. And also, Guillaume's under the weather today. He's not with me, so I will be manning the ship for the scoring and the live streaming. So any help is appreciated today for some score gophers. Donc Guillaume ne se sent pas super bien ce matin, donc Michel et moi vont faire de notre mieux pour que ça marche ce matin. Hein? C'est top shape. Oh boy. All right, so we see Nick trying to go with a little bit less hands, trying to stay a little bit further out, staying out of trouble, leaving makeable stuff. That's fine. He's got enough of a cushion there. Wes, don't tempt me. Markio, how about a coffee? Someone already brought me one, Joey. I appreciate it. Unless you guys want me to start shaking on stream, I'm good to go, man. I'll take some toast. Saint Viator bagel with cream cheese from Montreal. Flown in, please. I guess here's a good discussion. Let us know in the chat. Saint Viator bagels or Fairmont bagels? If you're from Montreal, you know what I'm talking about. All right, back to the action. Enough rambling. Oh, big move here by Nick. Bad shot, though. Good result. All right. Mathis Blanchette, un excellent départ avec 5 abats d'affilée. Joue avec une double cross, on dirait. Boule en uréthane. Allez. Ooh, good shot. Donc Mathis m'a dit qu'il voulait aller chercher la 3e place. Il sent peut-être que les 2 premiers sont un peu trop d'écart. Il sentait en 6 parties que ça allait être un peu difficile, donc il vise faire la finale des 3. So, speaking with Mathis this morning, he's really trying to climb up to that 3rd spot. He wants to make the step ladder. And with a start like this with the front 6, why not? Ooh, ring 10. All right. Ouais. Ouais, là, c'est la crème. Là. Ouais. Il joue bien, Chris. Il fait une bonne semaine. All right, finally got it off his hand. Good shot. 10 pin. Great shot by me. Ooh, ball change there for me as well. How's Sam doing? There's no bonus pins. It's not head-to-head matches like it used to be. It's just 6 games total qualifying. That's it. Donc c'est juste 6 parties. Il n'y a pas de bonus. C'est pas un match. C'est pas un contre l'autre comme c'était dans mon temps. Donc juste 6 parties et ensuite on coupe à 6. Ooh. Shooter. I was speaking with Daniel Kwan earlier today. Works here with Bill Rowe quite a bit. And they just had a goal to make the first cut, and he's here in the top 12. So he was speechless, like literally speechless. Like, Mark, I don't know what to say. So I can't believe I'm here, and we had a game plan, try to make the cut and do all this type of stuff, and now I'm here on the last day, and he's been bowling great all week. So shout out to Daniel and Billy and his mom for being able to bring him to this level. It's amazing to see. So also yesterday, if you didn't notice, the cut number, Rainer Reyes, 14 years old, up and coming talent. Really nice to see him in the last squad. Donc, parlons un peu ici de Daniel Kwan, que c'est un joueur local qu'on voit sur la 17-18. Il y a un excellent événement. Il est venu me voir. Il dit, écoute, je travaille avec Bill Rowe ici à Burlington, puis c'est mon coach. On avait un plan de match pour faire la première coupure. Puis là, je suis rendu dans le top 12. Là. Il était vraiment, vraiment sans mots. Puis vraiment cool de voir ces histoires-là. Il y a aussi Rainer Reyes, hier, un jeune de 14 ans qui a fait la coupure. Très, très belle histoire de ce côté-là. Bon lancer de Travis Cawley sur la 15. Great shot by Cawley on the 15. Non, il n'y a pas de bonus. There's no bonus pins as mentioned. Yeah, go ahead. You'll be back. Yeah. People are like, what are these candies you have, Mark? And I said, you'll be back. You'll be back. You'll be back. Maybe we can get Haichu to sponsor the live stream next year. How would that be? Huh? When I watch bowling, I chew Haichu. Ooh, skinny jeans, baby. Boy. All right, Travis Cawley, 230, 226. OK, Mathis Blanchette peut finir plein pour 2,58, il me semble. Ça ressemble à ça. Bon départ. Chris Esden avec 4 abats d'affilée. Il s'en va au 10e carreau. On le voit ici à notre droite. Great shot by Chris. 5-bagger with the first hit in the 10th. Je comprends pas trop la question. Dans les règlements d'inscription, ça dit qu'on doit être disponible et tout. Mais à quel point pouvons-nous être disponibles si on se classe? Tu parles des déplacements si tu fais l'équipe ou je comprends pas trop? Good morning, Stephen Card. Good morning, Mark. Thanks for all the info and surprised you haven't lost your voice. Have a great day. That's why coffee and water have been my friend. Come on, Chris. Yeah, buddy. Great game by Chris. Looking good. So that thumb injury, not phasing him. All right, what do we got here? We've got Miranda Panis looking like 189. Yeah, Miranda Panis 189. Darren Alexander with a strike in the 10th could shoot 220. And Chris striking out. Great start. 8 in a row, 8-bagger. .267, Chris Esden. Let's go, baby. This is only the first game, yes. Ouais, si on fait l'équipe, car ça dit qu'on doit être disponible, sinon on peut être sorti. Je me posais la question. Mais certains, tu sais, si tu le sais qu'il faut que tu aies un tournoi X date puis tu viens pas, mais dans le fond, ils vont descendre puis prendre le prochain. Ils n'ont pas vraiment le choix. Ils iront pas là avec un trou dans le roster non plus, là. De toute façon, les joueurs le savent beaucoup d'avance, comme l'équipe junior le sait qu'il y a un tournoi au mois de juin. Donc, ils savent 6 mois d'avance. Tout peut se planifier dans la vie, là. Si tu viens jouer ici, c'est parce que tu es prêt à te déplacer. Donc, je pense que c'est arrivé une fois dans mon temps à être sur l'équipe qu'un joueur n'a pas pu se déplacer, puis on a dû faire des changements. Mais on le sait habituellement assez d'avance. All right, Nick Blagojevich, 190. Yep, right here. Daniel, hang on, Daniel. Thank you. All right, 190 for Nick. Donc 168 pour Cédric, la première game. 168 for Cedric, game 1. 176 for Samantha Cirillo. Please, yes.
Any particular?
Don't care. Just bring him. Hang on. It's like, what lane were you on? 23. I'll do him right away. Thank you. Ouais, ça va être easy, là. Bing, bing, bing. Non, je suis team viewer. Ouais. Juste, si tu peux me chercher les feuilles, ça m'aiderait là, un peu. Là. 258. Yeah. $76.
Je t'emmène toutes les feuilles.
Oui, s'il te plaît. Ouais, ben, OK, j'en ai une coupe ici, Michel. Thank you. Oui.
Tu les femmes, là, toi?
Tu sais, mets-moi les dons en ordre d'aller. Tu sais, le team name ici, là, mets-le en ordre. Ça va être plus facile. All right, so we're getting the score sheets in.
Pour que
ça aide plus vite quand tu les reçois, là, mais là, en ordre de team name comme ça. Moi, je vais faire. Yeah, we'll just put them in order and then I'll double check them and we're good to go. Did you get the women? The women? Yeah, please.
There was two that were here.
Okay.
Jane was getting them. Vous en faites tout de suite, tu vas attendre.
Je préfère tout de suite. Ouais.
Yeah, Jane's grabbing them.
Okay, sounds good.
Double duty today, eh? Which one's this?
Il manque de
20, 21,
10, 19, 20, 21. Ouais, il manque comme le milieu. Là.
Ça, c'est fait, ça, quoi?
Yep, all done. Thank you. All right, double duty. Mark Buffa here doing scores. Juste me confirmer que c'est 170, ça. C'est bon? OK.
On m'a dit deux. Oh, this is good, hein?
Okay, this is all good. That's good. And this is the last ones. Okay, women are good. And on the men's side, I'm missing Jordan Jung. Yeah. I'm missing Jordan Jung. Yeah, Jordan Jung. 22. Yeah, these are all good. Thank you. All right, we're getting scores updated. Just missing one score sheet. On attend les scores. Là. Je suis en train de rentrer à la mi-temps ce matin, donc il nous manque un score sheet. 2,67. 2,7. 2,67. OK. Save. 30 secondes. Okay, scores are being posted online. Shouldn't be long. All right, scores have been sent. Let's update this. All right, chat. Women are here. All right, scores are now online. Let's go check that out. Right here. All right, so scores after 25. Yeah, Jade Cote with a really horrendous game there, 130. I think 137 she had shot. That's going to drop her in the standings. Yep, so make sure to check that out. Again, there's only 4 youth on each side, so we'll just see how the positioning changes. There's going to be a little bit of a battle here between Jacob and Chris. Both shot really big games, so that shot them up in the standings. But yeah, so let's keep an eye out on that. Let's go, Chris. Got to break his thumb more often, I guess. Chris en rangeant une boule hier dans son sac, il s'est comme, on va dire, disloqué le pouce. Il tenait la boule par le pouce, puis il se promenait par-dessus des sacs, puis il a comme perdu son footing, puis il a comme tombé avec la boule sur son pouce. Puis depuis ce temps-là, ça va mieux, là. Il doit moins serrer la boule. Hein? All right, so everyone just make sure to check the scores, update your browser, refresh, and we're good to go. Again, this is game 2 now of the top 12 at the Canadian Team Trials here at Burlington, Ontario. We're bowling on 41 feet, Montreal. My name is Mark Buffa. Good morning. Donc, encore une fois, aujourd'hui, top 12. So, nous sommes dans la deuxième partie, donc game 2. Puis on essaie de déterminer notre équipe nationale. Donc, on va passer de 12 joueurs à 6. Donc, les top 6 vont faire l'équipe canadienne. Cependant, on va avoir un petit match pour déterminer le champion canadien. Donc, 3 contre 2, puis le gagnant contre le premier en qualif. So, again, we are making the top 6 to make our main roster for the Canadian team for 2024. However, there will be a cut to 3, I guess, if you want to call it that way, for the Stepladder to determine who will be our national champion. So 2 versus 3, winner versus the first seed. And a high seed has the choice of all 5 patterns. Oh, there's 10 push-ups, Chris. Guys at the office, if we have on the whiteboard, we need a push-up counter for Chris. Les gars au bureau, sur le tableau, je veux qu'on compte le nombre de push-ups que Chris me doit avec les spares manqués. Là, en voilà un. Joey O, thank you very much for the shout out. We try our best to support Canadian bowling and the elite. It's a way for us to scratch that itch and make sure we give back to the community. So we greatly appreciate those comments. Thank you. Ooh. Almost bouncing it out. Travis Colley's still playing relatively out. It's not, I don't know if that's the right move right now, but yeah. Sly's still out with his red hammer. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. Tyler Lee, 3-bagger. Great spare by Chris. Four-pin whiff for Miranda. Not something she wanted. She's got a... Where's she at in the standings? She's 8th, so can't let those pins go. She's 40 pins outside of the top 6 right now. So mistakes like that are not something you want. With a short format like this, only 6 games to catch up some sticks. Can't give any away. And Nick struggling a bit this morning. Giving pins back to the field. He's got, he had a 200 pin lead at some point, and now Darren's only 70 back. However, Darren and Nick do have a substantial gap between them and the next group, so about 200 pin gap. Tyler Lee already really deep and really wheeling it. That's his wheelhouse. We understand that, but don't know if that's the right decision right now. All right, scores have kind of settled down, I guess. Don't see as many strings of strikes across the center. Jordan Jung here off camera has got 168 in the 169 in the sixth with a spare. Looks like. Sly. Oh, sorry, that was Sly. So Sly. No. 50, 60, 90. Yeah, so Sly on 240 if he strikes out. Oh boy, Alex Garreau going 0 spare on a strike. Wow. Alex Garreau avec un 0 spare sur un strike. Un triplé même. Triplé 0 spare. Aïe aïe. Voyons Cédric ici à votre droite. Avec la fameuse purple. Shout out to the Manitoba 10-Pin Federation. Got a couple of bowlers here. Kristen Jolly be making her first youth team. And Marissa Naylor, obviously coming from that part of Canada as well, our tournament leader on the women's side. And speaking of Manitoba, shout out to our good friend Mitch Upe, who's doing a pretty good job at the Players Championship in Wichita on the PBA. So head over to pba.com and check that out. I think he's 11th after yesterday, but I could be mistaken. I haven't been following that much with the long days. Maybe our buddy in the chat, Jason D, can give us an update as he has yesterday. Oui, une uréthane, les uréthanes qu'on connaît aujourd'hui, dont la boule mauve et une pitch black, quelque chose d'un peu plus mou, ça pourrait faire parce que ça curve assez. Peut-être les nouvelles, là, comme les IQ 78 et les Black Hammer, c'est peut-être un peu trop raide pour un village du genre. Mais avec assez de surface puis un peu de friction à l'extérieur, ça pourrait se faire. Si vous vous rappelez, même au Montréal Open, parce qu'on a utilisé une version de ce village-là, Wesley Lowe, gaucher, qui avait mené les qualifs avec une purple dans le temps. Donc justement, comme on voit Chris ici, il joue avec une purple, lui aussi, est capable de la ramener. Elle commence à être un peu fatiguée. On dirait elle a de la misère à monter à la côte, mais peut-être juste un petit ajustement de vitesse pourrait faire la job pour combler ça. Je dirais que c'est une très belle stratégie pour le frais chez les hommes seulement, peut-être pas chez les femmes. Cependant, une fois que ça détériore puis que l'huile descend, je pense que c'est quelque chose qui devrait changer, là. Mais avec un peu moins de trafic, juste 2 joueurs par paire, ça pourrait peut-être aller. So good morning, everyone. This is game 2, heading into the 9th frame here. Donc, deuxième partie ici, seulement 2 sur 6, donc ça va aller relativement vite ce matin. Puis on voit déjà une transition. We're already seeing some transition here. So Jimu on an absolute tear. Looks like he's got the front 8. Is it? Jacob Emu. Ooh, through the face. 4, 6, 7. So he'll be in the 240s with that in the 10th. That threw some pins away there. Could have been a big one for him. Let's get the remote camera set up so if any action happens, we can go cover it easily. A second. Ouais, le petit ordi avec un petit. Je suppose que Guillaume il l'aurait vu. C'est Guillaume qui ça? Oui. Puis il y a un laptop aussi.
Moi, j'ai vu ça là-bas, là, tu sais, j'imagine qu'il y a un ça dans son sac.
Ouais. Sûrement dans son sac, mais l'écran projecteur, il ne met pas ça dans son sac. Peut-être ici, Michel. Peut-être ici. Ah, Michel. Derrière la porte. Je le vois, là. Ouais. Va le mettre tout de suite. Ouais. I don't know. Thank you. No. All right, players, score sheets, please. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah. All right, Jacob, 234. Miranda, 199. Thank you. All right, we're getting in the sheets now. Won't be long for scores.
He's on the floor. Someone find it for me.
All right, gang. All right, chat. Graham first, Zach 16th, Mitch 21st. Wow, Zach on a tear. Great. Good to see. Well, aren't they bowling on a short pattern? It's like 38 feet, not Dick Weber, but Wayne Webb. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Graham on top there because he's the short pattern killer. All right, Cédric ici peut finir plein pour 212. Donc doublé ici pour 202. Oh, I'm missing a bunch. Yeah, all the women. Yeah. You're the man. Merci beaucoup. Non. Ah, Carly, ouais. Carly, ouais. Ouais. Score sheets, score sheets. Let's go. Old school today. Yeah, you got it. We're on it. Just trying to put them in order makes my life a bit easier. Okay, awesome. This is all the men, I guess. Missing 15. Yeah. All right, let's put in the men's scores right now for you guys. Oh boy, Mathis Blanchette, 258, 156. La deuxième game. Ouch. 145, Nicholas Blagojevich. 145, Nicholas Blagojevich. Christopher Esden, missing his score sheet. Chris Esden. Okay, it's coming. $179 for Travis Cawley. Game 2. Can you put them in order of lane number here, please? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got all of them for the men. Yeah, thank you. Hang on, I'll give them back to you in a bit. All right, 201 finalement pour Cédric. 214 Daniel Kwan, so good start there. Alex Garot, 222, 215, bon départ. 268 Darren Alexander, so really good start there. Jacob Emu, 279, 234. Good start there. Same thing for Jungo, 242 that game. Really good start there. Sly, 245. Yep, thank you. Okay, so men are done. Save. Women. Way less scores on the women's side. Maybe they need to use urethane, as we said earlier. Thank you. Okay, everything's updated. Let's update the websites. All right, scores are being pushed. Scores have been sent. Refresh your web page, and we should now have 25 games. All right, let's go check that out real quick. It should be 26 games. Refresh. We have a lead change. Darren Alexander, now your leader. And Jennifer Bassana, wow. Both sides. What did Jen shoot? .249. Nice. So a bit of a lead change there. Jordan Jung looking to get that third place, only a couple pins behind Alex Garot. And Sly Young now in the top 6, going around Mathis Blanchette. Jacob Emu's trying to make a move here, and so are Chris. So we now have a little bit of a medal race on the youth side as they're clumped up here, 7, 8, 9. So let's make sure to check that out. Ouais, je vais checker pourquoi j'ai pas rentré Cédric. Ty, can you give me Cedric's score sheet, please? Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Yep. Merci, Eric. 201 cette game-là pour Cédric. On va mettre ça à jour. Ça le mettrait en 10e place. Il a joué une game de 201. Donc 51-90. So I made a bit of a mistake there. Cedric only having 25 games. He shot 201, so that would put him at 51-90. Ouais, merci Martin. Je pensais que c'était Eric. Pourtant Eric qui me dit pas faire. Bon. Okay, updated now. So Cedric's in 10th. And Tyler Lee now slipping into 12th. Let's update the ticker here. One-man show today, guys, so the more help you can give me, it is greatly appreciated. Donc, je suis tout seul aujourd'hui pour les scores, donc si jamais je l'échappe comme je viens de faire, n'hésitez pas à me le dire. C'est grandement apprécié. Alright, les scores sont à jour maintenant à votre écran et aussi sur le site web, donc simplement rafraîchir la page. Merci. Donc, c'est le 5e carreau maintenant de la 3e partie de 6. So we are now in the 5th frame of the 3rd game of 6. Again, top 6 will make the national team and top 3 will bowl the Stepladder. Encore une fois, le top 6 fait notre équipe nationale et le top 3 fait la grande finale. Good morning, everyone. Welcome again. This is the last day of Canadian team trials. We are now in games 3 of 6. Only the top 12 this morning are competing. Donc, le dernier jour, encore une fois, au championnat canadien. Game 3 de 6 qui se joue en ce moment. Loguez-vous sur votre compte Google et chattez avec nous. Log into your Google account and chat with us. The engagement definitely helps the show. Makes things way more interesting as I call the action. So we're seeing a lot of urethane on the guy's side, and we're seeing a little bit of a mix of stronger covers on the women's side around the track area. But we see, if you're using something a bit too weak, it doesn't slow down as we saw there with Jad. Told Jacob, I know he was very happy with making just the youth team yesterday. And I challenged him yesterday. I said, hey kid, I know you're happy with what you got, but job's not over. You got got the chance here to make the national team. Take it. and he's bowling phenomenal this morning. Great shot by Jacob. So Jordan's still throwing urethane. Doesn't look great, but he's staying in the pocket. And he's had a good start so far, 260, 240. So it's kind of hard to make a big change, but, and I know he's trying to get into the stepladder. Arnold, thanks for the virtual coffee, my friend. What's that website where you can get people to buy you a cup of coffee? I think there's like a website, cupofcoffee.com or something like that. Let me check it out. Or Buy Me a Coffee, I think it's called. Buy Me a Coffee. That's it. I'm going to start a Buy Me a Coffee page. Let's do that. Now we got some Jimu fans here in the chat. I say Jimu makes top 6. Hey, the way that he's bowling right now, looking good. Clay, it's always a pleasure, my friend. We need to start a GoFundMe page to get me to BC. Huh? Let's do it. We know you could do it. Get your community together. Get Bufa to BC for a week. Mathis Blanchette manque une autre 10. Aïe, 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 aïe. Il va-tu avoir un chest à la fin du tournoi, lui, avec toutes les push-ups qu'il nous doit? Hein? Cédric. On voit sur la 13 que la boule en uréthane a de la misère à monter la côte. La 13 semble vraiment serrée comparée à la 14. Donc, c'est des choses à un très haut niveau qu'il faut vraiment faire attention. Good shot, Jungle. Go. Ooh, so Jordan moving in a little bit, trying to get the urethane closer to the pocket and wrap 10s. Oh ho, Skip Little in the chat. Good morning. How are you, sir? Huge shout out to Skip for helping the CTF get some new sponsors with Canadian Preferred Moving and Atlas Canada. So thank you very much for your implication and your help in finding these partners. If you know other partners that would like to support the Canadian national team and their national events, please reach out to Kathy and Jane at CTF and they can definitely help you out. There's some nice opportunities there, and as you see, we try to mention the sponsors on the stream often. I want to say thank you for their support. Without their support, the athletes wouldn't be able to win all this hardware that they're getting internationally. So Jacob with a double here off screen on 17 and 18. So right now, working, if he strikes out, would be 257. He's in the 9th right now. Ooh, good break there for Jordan. Ooh, huge 9 there for Alex Garot. Welcome everyone, we are finishing up game 3. Now's a good time. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. This is CTF's YouTube page. All the national events will now be streamed on this channel moving forward. So CTT, Canadian Team Trials, Canadian Mixed Championship, and also the CYC, Canadian Youth Championships. So make sure to subscribe to know more about those events. Also head over to 10pincanada.com to know more about those events. And if you're looking to qualify for the Masters team, senior team, now you need to do that through the Canadian Mixed Championship. So make sure to head over to 10pincanada.com, go to the tournament section, follow the link, and that this year is in Kitchener in the month of May. So Kitchener just about an hour away from here, I would say. Oh boy. All right, Jacob opening the 9th, missing a 3-6-10. So possible 222 with a striking out in the 10th. Tyler Lee off screen. Kind of see it there to the right of your screen, just missing a 6-10. 213 max for Tyler. All right, good spare by Cedric. Hey Jeff, welcome to the chat. I agree, Darren's been bowling great. He's been on a tear. He bowls everything under the sun. This is a really good kid. I think the experience that they gained at the World Championships in Kuwait definitely sparked the fire under him, and will be good to see. He's going to be a veteran on this team, definitely. Him and Jordan, if they both make it, which is most probable. And also with Nicholas having a great year so far, still in college at McKendree, just finishing his tenure with the youth team Canada, now vying for a position on the men's team. Will be good to have some new blood in the mix here. And possibly some returning blood with Travis Colley as well on the men's side. And on the girls' side, a couple newbies could join the mix there as well. So, Christine Johnston still in 4th right now. That would bring some new blood into the team. All right, Nicholas Blagojevic could shoot 212 with a fill here, so Travis Colley punching out for 182. c'est comme ça ou c'est un manteau? Veux-tu en porter un? T'as-tu fait? J'en ai dans le char. Non, c'est pas ça, mais je veux le mien, mais il pas. Ah, le spec? Non. Thanks, sir. Okay. All right, Jordan Jung 180 and Cedric possible 181. So Edelyn Bassana 197. Marissa Naylor coming up on the left side of your screen. She could have 202 with spare here in the 10th. All right, 201. Jacob Emu 212. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Looks like 190-ish for Darren Alexander. And looks like if Chris can get this first hit in the 10th, he's going to be in the low teens. Good morning, everyone. We're starting now game 4. Is that right? Yeah, game 4. Starting game 4 of 6, so a couple more games. We're halfway through the last block here at the Canadian Team Trials. Donc, on commence la 4e partie. Donc, on a fait déjà la moitié de la dernière journée ici au Team Trials. Donc on achève, notre top 6 va se décider très bientôt. Des scores très élevés, des scores très très élevés pour partir. Et maintenant ça s'est calmé un peu. Mais c'est ça. So a lot of score starting off on the men's side, especially the women's side. The women's field's kind of stabilized a little bit. We're seeing a lot of 190s, 2-0s. But on the men's side, a lot of score to start, and now things have kind of fizzled down a little bit. There could have been some interesting matches here, 181 to 180 if there was some bonus pins. Couple pairs came down to one stick each, so that could have been interesting. So they're collecting the score sheets for me, and we should have the scores here shortly. Yep. All right. Ciao, Kip. Salut. Is this all of them? Nope. Okay. All right. So we're waiting for the score sheets. It won't be long. right, so everyone's starting now. Game 4. Tu vas me chercher les femmes, s'il te plaît? Ouais. All right, we're just getting the men here shortly. No, I only got the women here.
Okay, so I'm missing lane 22.
22 is Jordan again. Jung, yeah. Jordan Jung. Yeah, I got a couple here. And we're missing Jordan Jung. Yeah, right there, yep. Jordan's always tardy. Come on, man. Beautiful, thank you. OK. Peux-tu me les dicter, s'il te plaît? « 30 secondes, 30 secondes. Juste les scores, vas-y.
Hein?
Juste les scores, bon.
216,
Oui,
211,
oui,
181, 182,
oui,
181,
oui.
214,
Daniel Kwan, ça. Alex Garot, next. Oui,
les Garou, 157,
oui. 157
157,
pour Garot. Wow, OK. Darren.
199,
Oui. Ah, shit.
212,
Attends, 30 secondes, je me suis fourré. 199, 212, oui.
180, Jordan,
180, oui,
209,
oui.
202.
Puis that's it. C'est ça.
J'ai pas vu Chris, hein?
Là, tu retournais à Mathis Blanchette.
Hein?
OK, on va juste répéter. Mathis Blanchette, 216. Nicolas, 211. Christopher, 181. Oui, c'est ça. OK. 182, Travis. Bon, OK, on est...
181,
Oui, 181, 214, 157, 199, 212, 180, 209, 202. Good. OK, save. OK, women.
Pour les femmes,
Oui, Marissa.
201,
Oui,
202,
oui,
191,
oui,
214,
oui,
183,
oui.
197, 191, 166, 189, 223, 180, 194.
Good, thank you. All right, scores will be updated shortly.
Juste combien c'est?
Record times, 6 games. Il reste 3 games. 3 games left. So they should be done in about an hour and a half. Yes. As-tu déjeuné, Michel? Non? All right, let me just go get a quick bite to eat. I'll be right back, chat. All right, talking to Billy Rowe a little bit off camera here. And we were talking about making the move for the men out of urethane. And I don't know if it's the time now. We're seeing some guys go left a little bit. We see some of the players going to stronger equipment to kind of smooth it out. But I don't know. It depends. Are you chasing a spot or are you trying to conserve a spot? So we see here Jordan making a move right with urethane to the right of your screen, and doesn't look good. So Alex, whoa, that hooked early and got through it. He's throwing a blue tank. That hooked pretty early. Probably make a move off of that on the next shot. Christine Johnston, where's she at in the standings? Let's refresh, then refresh on the page here. So 27 games in. Christine still in fourth. Miranda jumping into sixth, and Jade Cote sliding down into eighth. So 130, 160, 160. A bit of a disastrous start here for Jade Cote. Mathis Blanchette jumping into sixth. And Jordan Jung now squeezing into third. So again, this is game 4 of 6. 3 more games to go to determine our national team. So if you're watching the scores, you want to look at your top 6. Your youth team is already decided, so nothing to watch for there, other than where they will position in terms of medals. All right, so scores are now live on the screen and also on the web. All right, great shot by Alex. So as we see here on the women's side, this is what we're looking at. So we're going to keep an eye out on Karine Bouchard, who's about 50 pins out. Even Felicia just two pins ahead of her. So definitely something to watch out for. And Edeline Bassana is about 80 pins out in 9th. So there's a bit of a gap there. So really between Jade, Karine, and Miranda and Felicia to make the top 6 on the women's side. On the guys' side, similar, about 80 pins, 9th from 6th. So Chris Esden needs a big game here to get a little bit closer to Mathis. And then there's about 60 pin gap to get to Travis. And 3rd place is still in reach, about 20 pins separating 3rd and 5th. And then there's a 150 pin gap between Jordan and Nicholas. And Nicholas and Darren, about a 30 pin gap between those two gentlemen. So as I had said, here's the picture for the men. Just to give you a quick idea. Don't want to take away from Darren's shot here. Great shot by Darren, so let's look at that again. So we see Darren still in the lead here, about 30 sticks, and he's doing really well. He's got a 4-bagger, 5-bagger, something like that. So these two on this feature pair have figured it out. His Sly outside still with the, well, he's got a T-zone in his hands now, so. It looks like it is the red ball in the rack, so yes. Thank you. No, it's fine. Like, yeah, cutlery, please. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, and napkins, please. Yeah, thank you. Push, push. Alex needed that one to push. We saw it check up early on 14, the shot prior. Looked a little bit slow off his hand. Still could shoot 244 with a strikeout. Thank you. Testing 1, 2. Right, sorry about that. Désolé pour ça, les amis. Je m'étais déplugué quand ils m'ont envoyé mon déjeuner. I unplugged something by mistake when they brought me my breakfast. I got excited. All right, Darren Alexander could shoot 246 here with a strikeout. 257 for Jimu. 256. And Jordan 205 if he strikes here. Good. Okay, boys are updated. Our men's scores should be updated here shortly on the web. And we'll wait for the women's scores to come to me so we can update that for you. Christine Johnson kind of needs something here because we'll shoot 150 this game. At least to strike out, get as many pins as possible. All right, the scores on the bottom of your screen. The scores on the bottom of your screen are correct. However, we are having a bit of a delay with the website, so I just printed a PDF here so you guys can see where we're at. Okay, so Jacob Emu, 1 stick behind Travis Colley to make the national team. Wow. And about a 40-pin gap on the women's side for Jade to get to Miranda, and then another 50 pins, and then another 50 pins. So that's the story. Jacob's still on fire. On the feature pair here, we see he's got the 4 in a row. I don't know if that's front 5 or haven't been watching, trying to figure out these scores. Corinne needs a bit of a big game here. She's about 40 pins out and gets a 3-bagger on screen. There we go, Jakey boy. 6 in a row. Front 6 for Jacob Emo. Score notes online are finally posted for the men and women as well. So if you refresh your page, you should see the scores updated. Let's go to it real quick. So here's the story. With 2 games remaining, we will then cut to a position round. Move some bowlers around. And then bowl the last game to determine our step ladder. Darren Alexander, 91 in the sixth. And he kind of pulled away a little bit from Nick. It's about 130 up. So depending on what Nick's bowling. I need a score correction on 14. All right, Karen making a run here. She needs it. Great shot by Corinne. Excellent lancer de la part de Karine. En notre besoin, elle est à environ une cinquantaine de quilles derrière Miranda pour la 6e place. Grosse game ici, ça se prendrait bien. Cependant, sur l'allée à côté d'elle, qui est à côté d'elle? Oh, Darren moving way right. Throwing the heat. Christine Johnston with a 4-bagger going into the 6th. Let's take a look here at Karine Bouchard again. Hook. Ooh! Sly still playing the ditch with that red urethane hammer. It's an overseas release. And for international competition, that's cool. So why not? Oh, Jacob, great shot. So working with Jacob a little bit remotely. He's been to Montreal a couple times helping me with some videos for another product that we have called Spectre Pro Shop Software. And we've had a chance to work closely together. And getting ready for the tournament, kind of going through his arsenal, I said, it wouldn't be bad to have two purple balls in your bag. And so I brought a blank one with me for him. And we drilled it after the practice session, so he didn't even get a chance to throw it. And I think that's the one that he's throwing right now. So I guess it worked out. So 188 in the 7th. So 268 possible. The scores on the bottom of the screen are just, and also on the website they finally updated. So if you refresh your page, you get scores. Donc les scores sont maintenant en ligne. So Jennifer Bassana, currently your women's leader, about 80 pins ahead of Marissa Naylor. So had a couple big games here, 240, 240, 240, 220, excuse me. And now trying to get off this pair even. So Christine Johnson with an open in the 6th. Still has 132 in the 6th, so still a good game under her belt. And we're going to go back here to Karine, who's on a string of strikes here. It's got a hook. Didn't make it to the spot. Still 240-ish in the works. Joe Kayak saying hi to everyone. Daniel Kwan with the spare. Make your spares here at this level. Jordan Jung off screen, moved right as well with urethane, so a little bit further right. Possible 233 for Jordan Jung. Got the first hit in the 10th there. Let's see if Karine can make this conversion. 2-4-10 is always a bonus if you can make it. That looks good. Oh, ooh. Sorry, I thought it was 2-4-10 as a washout. Nice attempt at the washout. Yeah, so some of the players went to, oh boy, a little bit further right, a little bit of loft there from Darren that we see to the right of our screen. Ça, c'est la, après ça, c'est la position round. Ils ont 4 de jouer, ça, c'est la 5e. Ouais. So we're in game 5. After this is going to be position round before the last game. So Jordan with the double has 203 right now, so now it just needs to fill. Mathis Blanchette peut finir plein pour 202. Il y a un spare au 9. Sly going for the first hit in the 10th here. Could be a big game. Come on, Sly. Go. Ooh, first hit in the 10th. Got it. To the right of your screen, you should have seen that go through. Darren Alexander coming up on lane 15. A little bit of a breakdown here on 13-14. All right, good time to try something. Darren looked like he made a ball change there in the fill. So 187 for Darren. Jen Basana here working on a strike in the 8th. Daniel Kwan with the first hit in the 10th. 213 possible. Ooh, Sly goes through the snowplow, through the face for a 7-bagger. Look at that. I don't know what he can shoot, but finishing the game with a potential 8-bagger here is probably going to help his score quite a bit. And Sly was in 5th. However, Jordan's not. What did Jordan shoot? Looks like Jordan shot 212. So Sly is narrowing the gap with Jordan. I don't think he's going to get around him, however. Dead flush for Sly. Off camera. Finishing the game with an 8-bagger. So giving Sly 255. So only taking 43 pins from Jungo. So he'll still be, Jordan will still be 4th, Sly still be 5th. Don't know what Travis shot. And Jimu here on our featured pair with a bit of a break, icing the kicker there with a problem on lane 14. Could strike out for 268. And needs it because he's got to try to keep up with Sly, really, because he's only 1 pin behind Travis Cawley. So I don't know what Travis shot. Let me see if we can get an update from that. See what Travis shot. Oh boy, that's got a hook. Come on, Jacob. All right, still. 220 on the board, 230 on the board, 231. shoot it. Yeah, that breakdown on 14 definitely didn't help the momentum there. 236, still a good game, but leaving 30 sticks out there. Definitely not the way he wanted to finish that off. All right, we're going to get some score sheets for you guys. Won't be long. All right, and then we'll also get a, we have to reposition everyone for the position route. All right, good stuff, thank you. That's everything? Men, for the men, okay, thank you. Excuse me. All right, chat. Scores are now updated. The men are now in their position. So leading Darren Alexander, Nicholas Blagojevic second, Alexandre Garot third, Jordan Jung fourth, Sly Young fifth, Travis Colley sixth, and Jacob Emu 1 stick behind Travis. Wow. Okay, so we will try to watch that very closely to see what's happening there. Then Miranda Panis has a 23 pin lead over Karine Bouchard. And then about a 40 pin lead, Felicia Wong, and about a 70 pin lead for Christine Johnston. So it's safe to say that Christine has a bit of a gap there. However, there's still a 40 pin gap for Jade Coté to squeeze back in. So something we will keep an eye on for you. Okay, let's get this updated. Again, sorry for the delay, everyone. I'm by myself today, so this is not easy by any means, trying to get everything set up. So I'm trying my best for everyone. The scores are now updated on the screens as well. All right, let's go. What was I going to look at here? I need to finish doing this on the next one. Okay, so Darren Alexander. All right, back to the action here. Last game, position round. This is what's going to determine our national team. All right, chat. Last hurrah. Here we go. Guys, trying my best here. Let's get a camera behind the guys since there's only one pin difference with what we got here. So one pin between Travis and Jacob. One pin behind Travis and Jacob. So let's put something over there. Let's get a better look here at Sly, since the chat loves Sly. Let's go. Thank you. Donc Mathis Blanchette a besoin d'une grosse partie, environ 60 quilles de recul. So about 60 pins behind Mathis Blanchette. Needs a bit of a Hail Mary here. We'll try to get to the women as soon as they get there, but they're a couple frames behind. So we'll try to bounce around as much as we can. But we're following this Travis Colley, Jacob Emu matchup, since this will determine the 6th spot for the national team. So Jacob's still in urethane. Travis needs it, gets it. All right, so right now after 4, after 4 frames, advantage Colley. 67 in the 4th versus. Yeah, advantage Colley. Yeah, and now can put on a lot of pressure here to the kid with a big strike here in the left lane. But it's got a hook. Ooh, dead nuts it. What a shot by Travis Colley. So Jacob has no choice but to follow suit. That's got to go. Oof. All right. Let's go back to the main camera for a bit. Well, let's go back to Sly. I know we got some Sly fans in the chat. 79 in the 4th, working on a spare. Strike, baby. Let's go. Noodle time. I saw in the chat earlier, free fa for everyone. I want in on that action. Right there, baby. It ain't free, someone's got to pay for it. Let's see Sly again here on the left lane. Oh, through the face. Go back here to Marissa Naylor. Great shot by Marissa. Strike. Get a look here at Nicholas Blagojevich. A little bit softer hand with a stronger ball. Looking pretty good. Still looks to be advantage Darren right now. And Darren with a substantial lead. So it looks like Darren is going to be our top seed going into the step ladder. And oh no, Sly with the 10 push-up whiff. Whiffing the 3-6-10. Okay, where are we now? We need, so Travis working on a double and Jacob working on a spare. So Colley's got at least a 20-pin advantage now going into the 7th. Strike by Nick off screen. That's got a hook. Ooh, comes back from no man's land. Leaked that one out a bit and made it up the hill. Travis Colley with a three-bagger, excuse me. Let's take a look here at Alex Garreau, also on lane 16. You'll see him to the left of your screen. Coming up. Ooh, strike. Working on a string of strikes in the 7th. Looking for his first berth into Team Canada. Could now possibly shoot 249, who went striking out. Travis Colley can bury the hatchet here with a big lead. With a great shot right here. Needs it. Let's go. Oof. All right. Caught that one a little bit soft. Now Jacob needs to wake up, make a move here, and let's go. Sly's got 125 in the 7th. Donc Travis Colley avec un bon avantage ici sur Jacob Imou. Il y a juste une quille qui sépare les deux pour l'équipe nationale. Jacob laisse la 7 sur la 20. Running out of frames here. Nice cover by Travis. Needed that. That was a must-spare situation there for Travis. Let's go back to our leader, Darren Alexander, and follow some of the women's action. Marissa Naylor working on a three-bagger. What was the situation there on the women's side again? It was between Miranda, Karin, and Jade. So we will look into that as well. Ty, can you feed me on the women, please, a bit? Can you feed me on the women a bit? What's happening? Yeah, please. Thank you. All right, going back to Jacob here. Strike finally in the 6th. Needed that one. All right, let's go back to Sly here, working on an open. Oh, boy. Oof. He's going old school, playing the outside line. You see Jordan here working on a strike in the 8th. Possible 233 with a strikeout. Oh boy, face job again on lane 16. That's twice. That's twice, kids. No? Yeah, she's about 40 back. Can she, yeah, OK. Donc Jade est sur une lancée d'abat, 3-4 abats d'affilée, donc elle est en train de remonter la côte un peu. Puis Miranda et Karine sont tous les deux sur un genre de partie de 180 du côté des femmes. So on the women's side, Miranda and Karine are both on like a 180 pace, and Jade is working on a string of strikes here. Let me see from a distance what I can see here. Okay, great shot by Jade. Double. All right, Karine, 81 au 6. Okay, so 81 in the 6th for Karine, and it looks like 118 in the 5th for Jade. So 118 au 5, on dirait pour Jade. Et Karine, 91 au 6. Donc, si on compte les deux abats qu'elle vient de faire, elle vient de reprendre les quilles qu'elle a sur Karine. Maintenant, Miranda. Miranda, 66 in the 4th, working on a strike. So trying to keep pace with Jade right now, because there's 39 pins between Miranda and Jade. Felicia needs to avoid disaster. Let's go back to the men. Travis with another strike, and Jacob working on a spare. So Jacob can punch out for 2-teen, 212 max. And with a mark here, Collie pretty much locks it up, I believe. That's got to go. Oof. Okay, so that first hit gives him 204. So since Jacob can max 212, needs a good count here. So good count for Collie seems to make his day and make him squeeze in. Now, how much will he beat Sly by? So Travis can shoot 224 with a strikeout here and lock out Jacob. That's got to go. And he gets it. He gets it. Jacob cannot catch him. Unfortunately, Jacob cannot. Yeah, now it's all about Sly. So Sly can shoot 165, 195. So 195 Sly, so there's a 20 pin gap there. So Jacob needs to beat Sly by 21 pins. And right now, if they max, Sly is in. So if Jacob, must strike situation here for Jacob. That's got to go. He gets it. At least it sounded like he got it. Yes, he gets it. All right. Again, must strike situation here for Sly. Yes. Dead pocket for Sly. Amazing shot. Great shot. Again, 20 pin deficit. .22 pin deficit, so 23 pins. Jacob needs to beat Sly by 23 pins to lock in his spot for Team Canada. Collie is locked. Jacob going high with the 610. So that is 94, 64. So 192 max for Jacob. That's pretty much.
Jack can shoot 250 if he strikes out. Right at that 210.
So it looks like Sly is in. 185. Looks like Sly is in. With the double in the 10th, 185. Jacob cannot reach that. Jacob can only shoot in the 190s. Will be about 10 pins short of making the top 6. Can we get that camera on the men's side and bring it on the women's side, please? It's right behind there. So congratulations, Sly, Sylvester, Young. 2024 Team Canada. How does that sound? Let us know in the chat how that sounds. Let's go, baby. All right, let's go see the women. 250 possible for Jade. Donc 250 possible pour Jade Côté. On s'en va la visiter. OK. Thank you. Excellent. Donc ici, on a Karine Bouchard qui s'en vient. Donc Karine Bouchard avec 137 au 9. Avec un strike ici. Donc 167 possible pour 167 possible pour Karine Bouchard. Même, ouais, c'est ça. Et ici 2,47 possible pour Jade. Donc Jade saute par-dessus Karine. Yes, I can see it. Thank you. Et maintenant, il faut juste savoir Miranda ici. So Miranda, 92 in the 6th. Wow. Okay, so we got to watch Miranda. Okay, so Jade can easily go over Miranda here because Miranda is going on 30, 90. So spare strikeout 190s for Miranda. And we see a lot of emotion there from May Yen LaChapelle with a four-bagger. All right, let's see what Jade Côté has. On verra ce que Jade Côté peut faire ici. Possible 2,47 en a de besoin. Much strike situation here for Jade. And she gets it. Absolutely clutch. May 10 pin. So May is trying to stay in the top 3. And we also have Christine Johnston, who is about 30 pins behind May. So May is trying to keep up here. So May can shoot 194. Is that right? Yes. 194. Here, come. You've been watching more than I have. So we got special guest here, Joe Kayak. What are you seeing?
She needs a spare to win. Yeah, so she's in. If she would have missed it, then Christine would have to strike out the tire.
Okay.
So now she's our top 3, or I believe is Marissa, Jennifer,
And May.
May. Yep.
Okay, thank you. So now it looks like Jade Côté is striking out, so 240 in the mix there. We see Karine Bouchard, 166. So Karine is out.
Yes. What did Miranda shoot?
Miranda is on the lane right now, spare. Miranda can max out.
No. So Jade's gonna pass her.
Miranda can max out. She's got 150 in the 8th.
That's 120.
120 in the 8th. I'm sorry.
She's got a max of 170.
170. So
I think Jade just passed her.
yeah, Jade just went around Miranda. So it looks like right now your top 6. Rounding out the top 6 is Christine Johnston, first-year Team Canada member.
Correct.
Felicia Wong and Jade Côté with the Hail Mary 240. Is that that's 256? 57. 257.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's guaranteed. I thought it was 47. So Jade gets in with a last-minute
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary 250 game.
Good for her. Congratulations to those bowlers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Donc, on croit que Jade est in avec 2,57 la dernière game et va surpasser Miranda Panas, qui avait 39 quilles de différence. Et oui, c'est garanti parce que Miranda peut juste maxer à 170. Miranda can max at 170. So, yeah, this is guaranteed because there's 39 pin difference between the two. Will she go around Felicia? Is now the next question.
I do mistake. If May would have spared and got 8, that means Christine would have had to strike out the tire.
Right.
Yeah.
But now with
Now it doesn't
Christine
matter.
not striking, doesn't matter.
That was my fault.
So congratulations,
Yes.
Christine Johnston. It's because she came to Art's house on Tuesday to pick up Aberlon pads. That's why. We'll give kudos to Art.
Give kudos to her.
Yeah. Make him smile a bit today.
Yeah.
He's having a bit of a rough day. So
Absolutely.
It's,
So all the prayers to Art and his family.
yeah.
We're thinking about you, Artie.
Yep.
Yeah, congratulations to a couple of the new guys on the men's team as well. Sly Young.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them on. Actually, let's get Sly because he's got.
Okay.
He's got. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Joey. Thank you. Let's go get some Sly Young action here, and we'll try to get Jade Côté as well for you. On va essayer d'avoir Jade Côté aussi pour vous là. And we'll try to get Christine as well if we can. All right, we've got the one and only 2024 Team Canada member, Sly, baby.
Thank you.
That's it.
Feels good.
All right. Hey, you got the chat's rocking. They're asking about you. Congrats, Team Canada. So you're gonna look
guys.
good. You're gonna look good in red, brother.
Yeah, no, good. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. I got all the messages. I turned my phone on airplane mode this morning just because I knew it was gonna blow up. So
Yeah.
thank you for everyone watching. Thank you for everyone supporting all week, sending me text messages, direct messages, morning, night, evening,
Yep.
watching all that.
So it seemed like a lot of the players kind of migrated towards urethane and kind of stuck with it. It kind of got a bit squirrely there in the middle, and it seemed like a bunch of players just went further right. Am I seeing that correct from back here, my vantage point? How did you feel?
pretty much.
What was going on through your brain?
It's actually interesting that today felt like it played shorter than 38 when I did really well, the one that gave me the climb a little. I actually had to throw a little harder, keep my forward roll more up the back, make sure it doesn't really puke off the spot, and keep my speed firm. But yeah, moving out there just seems like I eliminate that over-under a little, just got to make sure I got my speed or my roll accurate, and that's usually my misses. And anyone that was inside of me seems like they have, not a good look when they shim it out and it's not coming back, or 2.810s or some flat 10s coming in.
Yep.
So I try to eliminate that by just trying to stay as straight as I can.
Yep. Awesome. Well, congrats again, man.
Thank you.
Shout outs.
Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. Appreciate the shop, Kennedy Bull for sure, letting me practice all the time. And thank you everyone for the support.
Yep. All right. Congrats again, buddy.
See ya.
So you're buying fall, right? Let's go. That's good.
If it matters to you, I think it does. They both pick Montreal.
Okay. Good. Well, tell Michelle, I guess.
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
He's already bought.
So both matches for the stepladder will be bowled on the same pattern that we just had.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Good.
And the warm-up, the leaders will be warming up on 5 and 6.
Okay. Good. So we'll be warming up on 5 and 6, and won't be long. All right. Good stuff. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm missing a couple here.
She's still marking score.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, ladies. Okay. We'll get those scores updated, but that's what it looks like right now. Christine. I want Christine Johnston. Let's go. Let's go, girl. Nice.
Thank you.
Good job. Awesome. Christine Johnson, 2024 Team Canada member. How does that sound?
I've been saying that for like a really long time, so now that it's true, it feels pretty
Awesome.
good.
Good. So we were joking earlier. It's because you came to get those Aberlon pads on Tuesday, but
No, it is.
well,
That must have been
that's
it.
it. So just a quick shout out again to our buddy Art Oliver. I know he's going through a bit of a rough time, so he must be, very happy with your performance and putting a light in his day. So let us know like what happened today. Let's see what your games were. Kind of give us a little bit of a roller coaster day, right? But
Yeah.
yeah. It's still 240, 230 to start the block.
Yep.
And then 140. You had to take a lunch break, I guess. But
Yeah.
that's about it. But yeah. So let us know how was the week.
The week was good. I struggled at first looking at my scores and not looking at the overall numbers. I felt like my scores didn't show that I was bowling very well. But in reality, you look at the rest of the scores, and no one was bowling really well. So my scores, as bad as they look to me, were okay for what we were bowling on.
Right.
So once I kind of got that through my mind, I kind of was a little bit less tense, a little easier. I could go out there. Had a really good block on Thursday morning.
Okay.
Almost block leader, gave a bit away at the end again, but had a really good day, got myself in a good position, and then not a very good block last night. I really struggled last night, kind of gave a lot away. But go home, have dinner, you gotta reset. And
Yep.
I just told myself that I'm the only one that can control my score. I can't control out anyone behind me bowls. I can't control anyone in front of me bowls. So I just came in this morning. I was just really grateful for the opportunity to be able to
Yep, to
bowl
try,
in
yeah.
the position. I just tried to stay in the moment every single shot, knew that I was the only one throwing my balls. That was it. So just enjoying the moment. I was happy to be here this morning.
Yep.
And it felt different not chasing. I've been in the top 12 before, but I've
Yeah.
been chasing the number. I just felt really relaxed. Games 1 and 2, go over game 3, you know, you get the little jitters. I was a little bit nervous, and then, you know, I was like, you know what, you gotta really, you know, can't give it away. I was like,
Yeah.
I've given it away so many times, and I didn't want to do that again. So I just told myself I just have to throw one good shot
Yeah.
every time I got up there. And then
Awesome.
I was able to finally execute a little bit better.
Great. All right, so new rookie to the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are you?
I just
Don't
turned 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay, you look like you're 22. Okay, good. So, yeah, so rookie on the team. Welcome.
Thank you
You're in
so
good
much.
company. Learn from your peers. You got some veterans there on the team.
I do.
Learn from your teams. Try to assume a leadership position over the years because this probably won't be your first.
I hope so.
Let's go.
Thank
All right,
you.
go celebrate. Thank you. Congrats to Christine Johnston. Good stuff. All right. Let's try to get. Can I get Jad? Yeah. Yep. Very good. Yeah. Awesome. Congrats. Ça va? Yes. Good job. Tu veux-tu ou tu veux pas? Ouais? OK. Vas-y. Toute une journée, hein?
Ouais.
Un peu de haut et bas, puis fait qu'explique-nous qu'est-ce qui s'est passé, parce qu'au début de la journée, my God, c'était difficile à regarder un peu, puis là, tu viens d'en sortir une grosse la dernière pour sécuriser ton spot, encore une fois, sur l'équipe nationale.
Ouais, dans le fond, j'ai comme fait les bons moves un peu trop tard dans la journée. J'ai commencé avec les mauvaises boules aux mauvaises places, puis vers la fin de la 4-5e, on a essayé autre chose, se tasser plus à droite au début avec la Purple Hammer. C'était bon, mais c'était comme moyen, fait que là, on a sorti cette boule-là, puis là, la 5e game, je laissais bien des 10, fait qu'on m'a juste retassé un peu, puis à la fin, ça marchait bien.
OK, excellent. Fait que le rétan, du côté des femmes, c'est un peu moins... on le voit moins souvent, on l'a vu beaucoup chez les hommes. T'étais-tu la seule qui avait ça dans les mains?
Je portais pas trop attention à ce qui se passait autour de moi, fait que
OK.
je pense pas que j'ai vu une rétane aujourd'hui.
OK.
Je l'ai peut-être lancé pour une demi-game, là, fait que c'était juste pour voir. Ça marchait bien, mais des fois, c'était pas... j'ai presque eu une 7-9, puis tout, fait qu'on a comme un peu changé après ça.
OK, c'est bon, excellent. Fait que là, t'es encore au collège ou tu finis? T'es rendu où dans ce parcours-là?
Il me reste la fin de cette année plus un autre année.
OK, good.
Ouais.
Fait que junior,
Ouais.
t'étudies en quoi?
Business.
Business? All right, good. Tu vas-tu revenir au Québec ou tu penses rester là-bas?
Je sais pas encore. ça
Il
va
écoute pas,
dépendre.
Max, c'est correct. C'est bon. All right, ben écoute, deuxième équipe, si je m'abuse?
Ouais.
Ouais, OK. Là, t'es un peu, comment je peux dire ça, là, une vétérante là, maintenant. Là, t'as 2 ans de fête, là, puis t'as une nouvelle coéquipière avec Christine Johnston. T'as déjà joué avec d'autres joueuses comme Jennifer et autres. Tu sais, comme explique-nous comment tu te sens avec les coéquipières que tu as, puis revenir dans l'équipe.
Je suis vraiment contente. Les filles, on a vraiment une belle gang, là. On a du fun, on s'entend super bien, puis je pense que c'est juste un bon mix de... Il y en a qui ont plus d'énergie, moins d'énergie. Je pense qu'on se complète bien en tant qu'équipe, fait que c'est vraiment le fun.
OK, excellent. Fait que continue à célébrer ça. Félicitations encore
Merci.
une fois. Good. Excellent. Jade Côté. All right. Excellent. Merci beaucoup. Juste là, ça là. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to take a couple seconds here. I'm going to take a couple of minutes here to populate these scores for you guys. And Michelle is waxing the lanes for us. Both matches will be on the Montreal pattern. That is what was selected. Marissa Naylor, 224. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get through this here. I'm missing a sheet. No, not. It's here. Okay. All right, paperwork time for Mark Buffa here. Let's watch Michelle wax the lanes here. All right, 194, Christine Johnston, 201. Update the scores for you guys at home, because I love you. You guys rock. Help me out in the chat. Flying solo for the first time here. Let's send some good wishes to Guillaume. Hopefully he's doing good. Not feeling good this morning, so decided to ask if we would be able to man the ship, and we have. So Kevin right here, 166. Jad Coty, 257. There we go. Tiff 158, Edelin 182, Sam. Okay, so let's update the scores for the women. Done. Okay, so scores for the women are done. Now let's do the boys. All right, good. That's that. All right, chat. Thanks for bearing with me here during this time. We are putting out the 41-foot Montreal pattern for both stepladder matches. And you know what? Actually, we have another stream for the stepladder matches. So I'm going to sign off for now because we are coming back for the stepladder matches like that. It's easier to find on YouTube. So so I can sign off here real quick, probably around 12:15, I would say. 12:15, 12:30, around those lines. So we'll be back for the stepladder match there. You know what? Maybe one last interview. Hang on. See you, buddy. All right, let's get Travis in right before we get going. Just one last interview, and then we'll switch the stream over. Hey, don't leave me hanging like that, brother. Come on.
You're busy all the time.
Let's go. Travis, congrats, brother.
Thank you, sir.
That was you made a bit of a move there at the end. Went away from urethane, took your hand out of it, showed that you're a little bit older than most of the field here with your hand position changes. So, yeah, run us through the day, brother.
You know, just to start, like, urethane for a lot of people looked really good. For me, it just never gave me the right shape, and I was just trying to grind games out.
Okay.
I tried to move in a little bit with that extreme envy and shot 160 and turned around and said, nope, shot's more right, stayed with the extreme envy, and yeah, I just tried to roll it, get it going forward a little bit, and get it to like 3. That was kind of the goal, and it was hooking off there. And yeah, the last 2 games, the ball looked good, and only time I missed is when I threw it bad.
So finally, out kind of looked good, right? Because out never really looked good all week. Were you surprised to see that?
A little bit. I was like, when I saw Montreal, usually this pattern, it does play a little straight to start, but it gets in after like game 2.
Yep.
And it never really went left, which that was
surprising.
Very,
I agree in that. Yeah.
Very surprising, right? Because that's where I was expecting it to go, and then it just.
Right.
I tried to go there, but it was not there.
Okay.
So.
Well, probably because one, you don't have all the traffic because it was only 2 on a pair.
Yeah.
You know, guys were chopping it up with urethane. There was a lot of guys throwing, like Jordan was in urethane, Jimu was in urethane. There was a bunch of urethane going down the lane, so that might have changed it quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
You finally had some hold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Even with all the urethane going down, I was looking for a little hold down lane, a little bit, like I said, after game 2, and it just never developed. And I'm kind of like going, what's going on here? But.
Yeah.
You know, the important thing is we figured it out. We made really good shots the last 2 games and got there. And
Cool.
The goal's completed.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Okay, scores are being updated now, so you should see them online. Let's check it out, Travis, together. Still, okay, so we got 30 games for the women. Come on. Spam refresh. Yeah, so the second time now on the team, it's been a while. Like
This is
about
the fifth time.
Fifth time, no way.
Fifth
Oh
time.
boy. Catching up to me.
You're off by a little bit
Catching
there.
up to me there, brother.
You're getting old and forgetting stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna have to mute you now. Get you off a stream. Fifth time. When was the last time? Probably like 2017, 18, some of that?
It's been, I think, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, I got to a point for a long time where I kind of forgot about my why for bowling, why I do it, why I love it so much, and everything was result based. And I've done a lot of mental work over the last 2 years, because for anybody listening, the mental part of this game is way more important than the physical.
Yeah.
And
Especially day one, man. Like we were in here for 13 hours.
yeah,
Like
So-
that's the hard part.
and I did a lot of work to get myself to start focusing more on the processes and enjoying the journey and just loving bowling again this year. And I'm having a phenomenal year because of it. I'm not trying to force things. I'm not out there, looking at results, not scoreboard watching. I'm just out there trying to, like I said, enjoy the journey,
Yep.
enjoy it. And, you and your dad have been such a big help to me. So anybody out there, if you need to go find some good coaching or guys to do your stuff, look no further than Buford Distribution.
Let's go, brother.
But yeah, they helped me out a huge 2 summers ago, and I've just kind of
Already
carried
2
along
summers
with
ago?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So
You got to come see the house. We made some changes. So
yeah. I was. Hey, the girlfriend wants to get back into bowling, so we
There
might
you
have
go.
to come see
Let's
you
go.
this summer.
So we have on the screen here our top 6. So Team Canada 2024 plus 4, right? There's 4 selections. They have to submit between now and January 20th to be considered. It doesn't have to be somebody in the field. It could be someone out there, okay? However, I will say we do have a very good youth contingent that did make the top 12 that had good results at the youth PAPCons. So I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Ty and the committee take like a little bit of a vow of faith, maybe not for all 4 spots, but maybe for a couple development spots there. So Darren Alexander, our number 1 seed. And then the first match we will see in the stepladder on the next stream will be Nick Blagojevich versus Alexandre Garot. So those are going to be your bronze and silver and gold matches coming up. And then rounding out the top 6, Jordan Jung, Travis Cawley. You almost clipped Jordan there, 2 sticks.
I tried, man.
You
I was.
tried. And Sly, first year on the team.
Ooh, Rook.
Rook, you get to haze him.
Oh.
You got to be careful though, because I know you can't do that anymore with Sport Canada. So, anyways, that's it. And then on the women's side, Jen Basana, Marissa Naylor, Mayan LaChapelle, new member Christine Johnston, that you've known forever, right? Bowling side, Team Southern Ontario, and all that for years. Jade Cote with a Hail Mary game at the end, and rounding out the top 6, the grandma of the group, Felicia Wong. Probably future Hall of Famer for Team Canada. She's been on so many teams. And unfortunately, Miranda Pan is having a little bit of a bad game there, the last game, to get edged out by Jad at the last game. So, again, those are your scores. Travis, congrats. I'm going to sign off now and get ready for the stream. Thanks again. Congrats, kid. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Yep. So, again, thank you to our sponsors. CPM, Canadian Preferred Moving, Atlas Canada, Sport Canada, Buford Distribution with the help of Kegel for the lane machine, as we see on right here. There she is, the Flex Walker going down the lane, wax on, wax off. Thanks to them, we are able to have a independent machine. It is not something that the bowling center owns. This is the machine used strictly for the tournament. And thanks to their help, we're able to do this. Lexer scoring software. We've been using it. You guys have been using it yourselves in your pockets, looking at the scores. Sport Canada. What else? Sport Canada Dexter, Buford Distribution, and Fana Sports, official garment supplier of Team Canada. Head over to buffabowling.com. go to the apparel section and order your Canada merchandise. Now, actually, you know, having said that, if you go to bufabowling.com, here, shameless plug, bufabowling.com/CTF. Okay. If you go to bufabowling.com/CTF, there is a merch store for Team Canada. Okay. All of this merch, all proceeds, all profits from each sale go directly to the high performance unit. Okay. So make sure to check those out. You got some nice performance practice t-shirts. These aren't cotton t-shirts, polyester. Some hoodies and a chamois as well. And also, if you go here to the custom shirts side, there is also some Canada styles that we have. Canada shirts right here in the apparel style. So if you wanted to wear some of these also support Team Canada. So make sure to check that out. Donc, n'oubliez pas aussi, si vous allez sur bufabowling.com/CTF, nous avons un petit magasin qui aide à supporter Team Canada. Donc, tous les profits qui sont vendus de ces gilets-là, soit des hoodies ou des gilets de pratique ou des polos, et aussi le chamois, ça va directement à l'équipe Canada, pas à CTF, la Fédé complète, juste l'équipe canadienne. Donc, n'hésitez pas à procurer vos vêtements là. Nous avons aussi des styles, si vous allez dans la section vêtements custom, nous avons également des gilets Fana, bien entendu, non officiels Canada, pour supporter l'équipe canadienne de cette façon également. OK? Donc, un gros merci encore une fois à tous nos commanditaires et un gros merci à la CTF et aussi à tout le monde dans le chat. Je vais terminer ce stream, puis dans peut-être 10 ou 15 minutes, on se relance pour une prochaine, pour les matchs de championnat national. On regarde ça. Ça va être disputé sur le village Montréal encore une fois. Puis, on vous souhaite. Are you going to liquidate the flex when it is all done? No, this is a tournament machine. It's going to the USBC championships afterwards. We do have machines in stock, Mike, if you are interested. The tournament machines, unfortunately, we do not sell them anymore. It has been probably about 4 or 5 years now. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Mark Bufa again, signing off. We'll see you guys on the next stream. Make sure to like this video. And make sure to subscribe to the CTF YouTube channel, since all the other content will now be on this channel for every other tournament, including the CMC, the Canadian Mixed Championships. You can head over to 10pincanada.com to check it out, get the rules, and enter for that coming up in Kitchener in the month of May 9th through 12th, if I'm not mistaken, and also the Canadian Youth Championships in June. So check that out. Donc, encore une fois, abonnez-vous à la chaîne. C'est ici que va se passer tous les championnats nationaux, dont le championnat mixte. C'est là que vous voulez aller si vous voulez vous classer pour l'équipe senior au championnat mixte. Vous devez faire ça. Et également le championnat junior qui aura lieu au mois de juin. Donc, c'est ici que ça va se passer sur cette chaîne YouTube-là. Donc, abonnez-vous. Je vais terminer cette session-ci. On recommence dans peut-être 15-20 minutes pour les grandes finales, pour savoir c'est qui va gagner